is so decided.
A vote by acclamation. After several months and 6 straw polls, 67-year-old Antonio Guterres will officially become the next UN Secretary-General.
For the first time in the history of the United Nations, the selection and appointment process for the Secretary-General has been guided by principles of transparency and inclusivity. I congratulate Mr. Guterres on emerging as the best candidate from such an historically rigorous and comprehensive process.
Guterres beat out 12 other candidates, including 7 women. But that process wasn't without controversy, especially given that many wanted Ban Ki-moon's successor to be female. And Guterres was clearly aware of that.
The protection and the empowerment of women and gender parity in the organization are and will continue to be a priority commitment to me.
Antonio Guterres is known to be a charismatic leader with plenty of executive and UN experience. And many campaigners here are hoping that he'll bring all of that experience and charm to bear on one of the most intractable problems facing the UN today, the conflict in Syria.
That was something he was asked about when introduced to the media right after his appointment.
The countries that are key stakeholders in this process will be meeting again to try to move ahead with the peace process. I can only wish that they will be successful, because it is a moral obligation of us all to stop the suffering of the Syrian people.
Some say Mr. Guterres' experience as a Portuguese leader means he may make more progress on this issue than his predecessor.
Guterres has a diplomatic finesse. I mean, he was the head of state of an important medium-sized country. He has lots of experience at negotiating behind the scenes and in public. I suspect that he'll be more adept and more willing to run more risks, because frankly the UN cannot afford another decade of being invisible.
Antonio Guterres will now spend the next several months putting together his team. It's up to him to take on the complex diplomacy of appointing top officials in departments like peacekeeping and political affairs, so he can reshape the UN in his own image when he starts the job of the world's top diplomat on January the 1st. Lorna, Shaddick, CCTV, New York.